long as you're happy, you're always gonna grin. You get out what you put in. You get out what you put in. Never gonna lose, never gonna win. Long as you're happy, you're always gonna grin. You get out what you put in. You get out what you put in. You get out what you put in. Llew Nicholls, how the devil are you, sir?
I'm good, Ashley. How are you, bud?
I'm absolutely fine. I'm absolutely dandy, and I'm looking forward to going down to the beach in a second to do probably half an hour or so on the paddleboard. Nice. But why are you here? Why have we got you on my special show today?
Yeah.
Why are you here? What are you
So on Tuesday, the 21st of June, I'm going to be surfing for 14 hours at the Wave in Bristol. So that's from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. And I'm raising funds for Mind charity.
Right, hang on a minute. I go back a little bit. I'm sure you just said you were going to be surfing for 14 hours.
Yeah.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yes. My brain still hasn't caught up. It's still, my brain isn't sure it's possible, but I think my heart is telling me I can do it.
Right, we can do anything that we put our mind to. So a while ago, I did a 24-hour open mic. Okay, I wasn't in the water for 14 hours. I wasn't surfing, paddling out for waves and stuff like that. But again, people told me that it couldn't be done and stuff like that. And so it's just having the mindset to do that. So you're going to the Wave in Bristol. So this is for anybody that hasn't seen it. It's a great big lake thing, and they've got this machine that makes waves regularly. Is that right?
Yeah. So it's between 6 and 10 seconds between each wave. It's basically a normal session lasts you about an hour. It's really about 55 minutes because you get people in and off. So I'll be surfing for 40 minutes of each hour. And like I say, that's from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And there's a whole host of different types of waves I'll be surfing.
Right. Okay. Hang on. You said for 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
40, yeah.
Yeah.
40 minutes of each hour.
Every single hour. That's good news.
Yeah.
Because that gives you time to go out and use the bathroom, maybe have something to eat, maybe have something to drink. I'm glad about that. So when I was doing
surprises.
So when I was doing the 24-hour, okay, I was here running. Oh my goodness! And I'm running around, and I'm sort of like, I've really got to go. I've really got to go. So when the next one comes on, I'm going to go. And the next one comes on. Right, I know. I need to do this, and this. Oh my god! And I really, I was busting every time I went. But you'll be okay because you've got a set 40 minutes. So that's really good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So first of all, was it Mind that came first, or was it the surfing that came first? Where did we go in our? Because for me, just to give you a bit of a background, for me, a friend of mine, his little kid had cancer, and I wanted to help, and then I couldn't think of anything to do. So I just where are you in your journey?
To be totally honest, it was wanting to surf the whole day.
Okay.
And then I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, it's going to be tough. And if I do this, then I want to do something good with it. And Mind charity is very much linked to, because surfing for me is a huge part of my mental well-being. It's helped me get through some of the toughest times. And Mind charity are a charity that help people get through those times as well, because some people don't have the support, and even if they do, they might need somebody else, and not everybody has access to catch waves every now and again. So I wanted to raise money for a charity that's doing some fantastic work all over the country, and make sure that they can continue to do that work.
No, fantastic. Well done you. So basically, how do I wangle a whole day surfing? I know. I'll do a charity fundraiser. That is brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. And this is how things like the London Marathon ended up happening, and all kinds of wonderful things that go on around the world to raise money, because there's so many charities out there, and there's so many fundraisers, and goodness knows what else. So do you have a target for this, Llew?
The target's £1,400. I'm a business development and sales professional, so I always want to hit targets, but also want to exceed those. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, any sort of donation will help, whether it's £1, £10, or whatever. And I'm so grateful for. I'm just surfing for 14 hours. Everybody else is giving their really hard-earned money, so I really appreciate that. So thank you.
Well, no, but yeah, you say surfing for 14 hours. You've got to paddle out to each wave. You've got to catch each wave. You've got to come back in and stuff like that. Have you done any sums? Do you know how many waves you're likely to catch in 14 hours?
Around 150.
150. Well done. Yeah, that's superb.
Yeah.
And how long have you? So, actually surfing, or is it paddleboarding?
Bodyboarding, actually.
Bodyboarding. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, how long have you been bodyboarding?
I grew up bodyboarding in South Africa. Probably I did it for 3 or 4 years as a teenager, then started growing up and partying and having parties with my friends became more important. But then probably around 10 years ago, we moved over to the UK, went on holiday in Cornwall, and I paddled out back with a pair of scuba diving fins, and I was absolutely hooked again. So back in the UK, probably around 10 years or so.
Absolutely fantastic. So, I guess the sea's a little bit colder around the UK than it is in South Africa.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I surf all year long as well. So January, February is tough. It's very tough. The water gets about 8-9 degrees. When you duck dive a wave, you get brain freeze, and the wind and the rain, and it's pretty miserable. But it's all worth it when you catch that bomb.
Yeah, absolutely. So where do you normally surf, Llew?
Well, North Cornwall. I mean,
I was hoping you were going to say near Polperro then.
So anywhere that's good, really. So North Cornwall, North Devon, South Cornwall, South Devon. Being in the southwest means that you've got access to all beaches at any time of the year, really. So it all depends on the wind, on the conditions. Sometimes it's just flat, so you got to go to the wave, basically.
Yeah, sure. And so I guess you've hit on the wave because you know that you're going to be able to get 14 hours of surfing in. Because
exactly, yeah. I saw a young lad doing 16 hours, so from dawn to dusk. But I thought, well, what if it's flat all day? Just be bobbing around in the ocean. So I contacted the Wave. It's very much in line with their agenda on, they call it Blue Health, being in the water, around the water, or near the water. And they were very happy to host me. Yeah.
That is absolutely fantastic. So I'm guessing that it's not heated, the Wave.
No, it's the sea is actually warmer generally than the Wave. So if you go to the Wave in the middle of winter, it'll be absolutely freezing. Luckily, this time of year, it won't be too bad. And I've got a 5 mil thick wetsuit, so I'll take all of those wetsuits with me. But I think probably a 3 mil wetsuit will be fine, because the thicker your wetsuit, the more restricting it is. So you want to wear the thinnest one, but also not being cold either. So I'll take a bunch of different options with me and see what it's like on the day.
Yeah. So 7 o'clock when you start at 7 o'clock, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So you start at 7 o'clock. So you probably want your boots and your hat on as well, and your 5 mil. But when you get to about 9-10 o'clock, when the sun starts coming out, you'll strip down to the 4, the 3, and then maybe even just a shorty.
Just boardies, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome. So how can people keep an eye on what you're doing, or donate, or anything like that? How do we know that it's happening?
Yeah, so there's a Just Giving page. So if you go onto the Just Giving website, search 14-hour surf session, you'll see a picture of me on my bodyboard. That's the best place to donate. But then if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm Llew, so LLEW, the Sapphire, as in South African. So Llew the Sapphire on Instagram.
Okay, that's where we can find you. And what you can also do is at the end of this show, you can put all of those links in the comments on this show, so that anybody watching can then go in and find you there as well. So that's absolutely superb. We're doing 2 more shows together, aren't we, Lou? You're going to tell everybody about those.
Yeah. So on the morning after the first session, it's 7:40, isn't it, Ashley?
I think that's what you said. So about 7:40, you're gonna come and join us after you've done your first session.
Yeah.
So you'll be bright and breezy.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be freezing cold, but you're going to be absolutely buzzing, aren't you? At 7:40 in the morning. You're actually physically got to drive up there. So what time will you be getting up in the morning, Lou?
I'll leave on the Monday night, so I'm going to stay over so I can get a good night's sleep before. Yeah.
I've done a 24-hour fundraiser. You do not sleep the night before because you are so excited, nervous, worried, whatever. There's a load of emotions going on. So I woke up at 4 a.m. on the day that I was doing the 24-hour. We didn't start till 4 p.m. Okay, so we started at 4 p.m. So I'd already been awake 12 hours, and then I knew I had to do another 24 hours. 24. So at least you're going to get some sleep, aren't you? And I guess with your 20-minute breaks, you could quickly get 5 minutes if you were feeling a bit tired.
Possibly, maybe not in the wetsuit though. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
It was just an amazing event, and I was just buzzing the whole time. So it was absolutely fine. Caffeine couldn't touch me. It was just an amazing experience. I'm sure you're going to have an absolutely amazing experience. So we'll see you at 7:40, and then we're going to catch you again at 4:40 in the afternoon to see how you're getting on. And how many hours would that be in by then? Quite a few.
11.
It'd be 11 hours in by then. So we'll get an idea then how you're doing and where you are, and I guess you'll be able to give us an update on the Just Giving as well. And
I hope everyone can join then, because I'll probably need the spurring on from the audience to keep me going.
And are you going to do any lives from Instagram while you're out there?
So my absolutely amazing wife Stella, she's going to come along with me. She'll have my phone. She'll be posting from my Instagram. She'll also post on LinkedIn as well. So we'll just keep that momentum going, and just keep that content going. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! I think this is absolutely brilliant. It's also absolutely crazy. And I don't know if you know Will. Let's get that up. Will's wishing you all the good luck.
Thank you, buddy.
So that'll be on Tuesday. So Tuesday's the longest day, so it makes perfect sense. So that you're out there in the sunshine. So a lot of people will be going up to Stonehenge and doing naked dances. You'll be in the wave doing God knows how many surfs. So no, brilliant. Is there anything else you want to say before we disappear?
The main thing is just saying thank you to yourself for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for the surf and bodyboarding community. They've been absolutely amazing. Just the support that I've had, I wouldn't be able to raise any sort of money that I've raised already. So without the support of people like you and everybody else that's been there, I wouldn't get anywhere near that target. So I just want to say thank you for that. Also, I'll be on Sky News on Monday morning at 9:40. So if you are able, I'll try to share a link to that, obviously. But if you're able to tune into that, that'd be absolutely amazing.
No, that would be super duper. I've got a picture of you being absolutely mad here, so I'm just going to share that with everybody. Where is it? Come on, come up. Here you go. There he is.
Yeah.
14 hours in the tube. Okay, that's some great photos there. Did you take those?
Yeah, so one of my mates has a GoPro, and he brings it out almost every time we go out. And it means that you get some really good footage in the wave. Yeah.
Whoa, look at this. You're already 68%, young man. That is incredible. That is incredible. So you might even have done it by the time we speak to you. So are you going to do what I did? And that would to actually I don't get rid of that. We actually put the target up on the day of the fundraiser. So our target was £6,022.
Yeah.
And we actually doubled it on that morning. And so I think it was getting close. It was about, I don't know, 89, 90%, something like that. And I went in and changed it. And it was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? And it sort of like made it even harder to get.
Yeah.
But the thing was, people watching were thinking, oh, they haven't hit the target yet, so they gave more money.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so
I'm definitely planning on doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Llew, what an amazing 15 minutes. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to have a chat. I look forward to catching up with you at 7:40 on Tuesday morning. Good luck. And we're looking forward to seeing how you get on and seeing all the photos and everything else that's coming on online. So, Llew, thank you very much indeed. Good luck, sir.
Absolute legend. Thank you, buddy.
You take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Cheers.